available. Oh, wow. Yep, that's the reload on the shotgun as well. For Gunshy's going to be making his way up top. There's going to be an enemy up there. His teammate should clean up. And that was what we were talking about, that animation. When you get power punched, your body does tend to fly somewhat across the map, as Gunshy is going to miss that shot, sadly. But a 2-0 lead already in favor of TCM Gaming.
Yeah, so there's Gunshy again here, spawning back up. We're going to switch over to JCap. And JCap is going to be trying to put some hip fire there. It's an IMR that he's rocking right there, but the iron sights. A lot of players have been putting like a red dot or the autofocus attachment or the target enhancer, one of the attachments onto this gun, and it looks like JCap's just testing it out here without the attachments. It's just got the iron sights on it, pure iron sights on this IMR.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the way that the players are testing things out. As I said, it's the last day for these guys here at Gamescom, so they're going to want to try and use as much as they possibly can. Merc, he's going to be making his way down that left-hand side. That flag, and again, that animation of bodies just flying across. That's what happens when Gunshy runs at you with a shotgun. Can he pick up another kill? No, he cannot. He goes down. Moose running the flag with a sniper rifle. I honestly don't think he's ever done this in his life before.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is really ambitious on the Ascend because it's it's just more sniper. It's not really, I don't know. This is such like close quarters combat. You're running into people. They're only a few feet away from you. And oh, wait a second. Somebody from Envy is pulling that out as well. So Moose goes down. Looks like it's Formal who's sniping because he just got taken down. And JCap again. He's switched guns now. This is the ASM-1 submachine gun with the red dot attachment.
And it's also going to be from a supply drop as well. You can tell that by that awesome camo he's actually using. However, that is going to be the end of the first half there. TCM pick it up, and JCap's just out there saying, all right, guys, come on. Let's maybe play a little serious now. We've had some fun. Let's try and bring ourselves back to the series. Of course, we do have more action here live from Gamescom after this match. I believe we have Team Caliber facing on Team Epsilon, and that for sure is going to be a thriller.
What I was trying to say earlier when I was laughing so hard was, let's see if somebody's going to eat their biscuits and wash it down with some orange jukes.
Oh no!
That was it.
That was it.
You didn't even hear it.
I didn't even hear it. I found it hilarious. So
yeah. Every now and then you need a tall glass of orange jukes, man. All right, so JCap now on your screen. He's no, don't do it again. All right. So
that's a good one. I'm definitely going to use that at some point.
It's not bad. Actually, I just used it, so you can't. But Formal here with the sniper rifle.
Can he pick up the kill? Nope, misses twice. Is he still alive? He is still alive. Formal, well, you shouldn't peek 3 times. I mean, that's just disrespectful to Formal and his sniping ability. And oh no, another player goes or bites the dust there for Formal. He's actually using shield as well, which is interesting. I mean, he's sniping. So what do you reckon his thought process here using Exo shield?
I don't know.
We've seen a lot of players use cloak.
I have no idea, to be honest. But his hit marker there on that player. Formal's just trying to get around, trying to catch him. Oh, he knew he was going to challenge.
What a kill that was.
Yep, and now you see Formal setting up for another one. But, with that shield, maybe you just, since it's so close quarters, look at that.
Oh, if he picks that up, the headset goes down, I walk out of games.
That would have been abuse. But, maybe because it's such close quarters, you're working with your teammates. Let's say somebody's taking some shots at you, you pop that shield, you're buying some extra time for your teammates to come over and help you out. One player shooting at you, you pop the shield, they can't hit you, they're distracted, your teammate picks up the kill. And there you see Merc with the dual heavy weapon here.
XMG right there.
Yes, that's the dual XMG.
That was very nasty, Merc. You should be nicer than that, and he's actually customized it as well a little bit. Can he try and pick up the kill? Obviously, you see the bottom left there. Enter lockdown mode. No, the slide comes in. Oh my! I want to know who that was from TCM, but someone has. Well, they're very confident. Let's just put it that way, because he just slid straight at Merc there, and you don't want to be sliding towards something like that because that can just shred you instantly. But catching Merc completely by surprise, it's Gunshy with the flag for TCM. Is he going to be able to run it home? I think he is going to be able to. Didn't even need to use his overclock, although he did have it available. Yeah,
and you see Merc still trying to play defender here with the XMGs. And I don't know the strategy. He's just setting up a turret. I mean, this is what honestly, this is what pro players will do when the game comes out. They're gonna try all these little strategies. And what was that?
I don't know. They just shredded. Oh my god! Formal got a collateral hit marker, and then something just eliminated everybody. Formal sees the flag carry. Can he get the quick scope? No, he can't. He goes down and should have used a shield, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually know what that was. It's like a proximity drone grenade is what that was, and I'll tell you the exact name of it. It was very powerful.
Is this the one that Nameless is using right now?
I believe so. It just picked up 2 kills. for whoever got that.
Oh no, Nameless was using the Stinger. Oh no, that's Merc actually. Merc using the Stinger and dual LMGs. So, good strategy.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take a look here to see what grenade that was.
Oof, Moose missing with the sniper rifle. Whilst you do that, we'll carry on trying to see if TCM can extend that lead. Formal's going to go down as well, although he did just receive a supply drop. Guncheat. Nope, let's have a look, see if Formal's going to be able to do anything off respawn. Jacob still sniping. He's going to swing and miss on that one. Decides to peek back out. A wide variety of guns on the floor available for him to actually pick up. But Gunch with the TAC-19 shotgun, he's going to be making his way down that left-hand side. And Moose with a sniper rifle, pushing in towards the MV base. They still have a 1-0 lead.
Okay,
oh, so that was nasty.
That's actually called the explosive drone, and it's kind of like a sticky grenade that sticks on the wall, or sticky drone.
Okay.
And it will sit there and explode, and when somebody comes in with proximity to it.
Oh.
But,
what? What?
There's nothing right there for Gunch. You got a couple hit markers,
He's
but
firing
that was
blanks.
about it.
That was unfortunate there for Gunchy as Formal. Oh,
Formal.
no, and again. That was unfortunate. Sniping on sniping. Obviously, Formal not only hit in the chest. Position must have hit that headshot. TCM still with a 1-0 lead. It's Marky with the flag. He's going to turn around with the pistol. Now it's time to run, my friend. Obviously has Stim available at his disposal. If he says choosing, oh, that's not a good idea. Two players there in the middle. He misses his shot with the pistol. Gonna have to drop down and go for some evasive maneuvers here. Dukes of Hazard going on as he makes his way down that left-hand side. I think he may be able to actually get away here. Oh my God, the Dukes are so real. Marky B, what a cap.
Just need to laugh anymore at this point.
No,
But anyway,
probably shouldn't.
So there you have Epsilon and Team Caliber ready to start the game. It's going to be uplink. And
I'm mad.
yeah, he doesn't have the hover ability.
He may use it in hardpoint. Who knows? He's actually decided to go with Cloak for this one, and he's going to pick up the first kill. Meanwhile, someone from TK has the satellite drone in hand. It's going to be Theory. He's also popped his overclock as well. That's going to be the punish now, but he is in a position from back here to potentially go for the throw, but not going to happen as good base defense comes out from Epsilon.
And now Jared with the satellite drone going to be making up some lost time here on the right side of the map. And
What is Jared? Tell me he isn't just using his knife. No. Okay. Whew, I was going to say, because we've seen Jared use some pretty interesting custom class setups. He's been one that has been experimenting a little bit more so than most. But
yes,
it might be nice to see him actually use something serious and see just how talented he could be.
Yep, stun grenades coming out from Theory. So Theory rocking 2 tactical grenades here, 2 stun grenades coming out from him. And now you see Sharp with the satellite drone. And he says, nope, there's dudes in there. I'm going to cut over here and throw that drone up so I can use my gun. So whenever you have the satellite drone here, of course, you cannot use your weapon. So you can maybe just throw the drone out when you perceive you're about to be in a gunfight. Maybe push it up, progress it up the map a little bit. Very good strategy out of the Team Caliber guys. But right now, Tommy with the drone in his hand.
He nearly managed to completely out-juke someone, but did go down. That was an unfortunate play there from Tommy Gunjar in a position to try and get the first points in the game. Not going to happen if you're new in the stream or especially new here at Gamescom and our live audience. Uplink, the brand new game type as Theory scores for 2. And you sat here wondering, how does this work? Well, each team has a home portal. There is a neutral satellite drone, also sometimes referred to wrongly by us, of course, as the ball, but sometimes it's just what we say, sadly. But if you do actually throw that in, you're going to win yourself 1 point. If you run it in, you are going to get yourself 2.
Yep, and now Swanee going for that satellite drone right now. He picks it up, he goes down, so does his teammate right behind him. That's 3 players down now for Epsilon. Now you see Neslo going in as well for Team Caliber. So it's just an all-out brawl for the drone in the middle of the map. But now Theory making some good progress here. He's going to go for the 2-pointer, but he can't make it happen. He falls just a little short, and that's going to be Epsilon with control.
Epsilon pick up the ball and immediately try and put some yardage down on it towards the opposition base. Tommy with 1. Can he find the second? He is going to be in there very tucked up. He does get it. Nice little dash to the side. And Epsilon in a good position to try and get a capture here. Jerd goes for the throw. Nicely played. And in case you're wondering, we should actually mention Jerd, of course, using colorblind assist. So it's nice to have that in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's why his screen sometimes looks a little purple. That is, of course, the game that is colorblind assist. He needs to play with it.
Our producer just made the best comment ever.
What did he say?
Caster. Larry Jerd.
Larry,
like Larry Bird, you're British.
Larry.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
All right, good. This wasn't that funny for you?
No.
I think all the laughs in the world that you have are
they're
gone.
gone. I'm not going to be able to laugh for the rest of the week.
All right, so we're back in, and that's 1 point on the board there for Epsilon, and they need 1 more to draw this one up. And Tommy here on the outside, he's going to get double jumped on right there by one of the members of Team Caliber. And Swanee now picking up another kill. And you see the yellow supply drop pop up there. And let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, the supply drop, brand new feature in Advanced Warfare. Of course, you can get yourself a wide variety of things. But I actually want to go back to Swanee really fast because He was, look how close he is, 130 points away from the UAV. He's going to get it, and you can see that tick at the very top of the UAV, that third little arrow to the right-hand side. That means he's customized and modified the UAV. Did Swanee get it? I think he did. He gets the UAV.
He did. So this is a maxed out UAV.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to give them all sorts of help. You can see them always going to be on that mini-map.
Yep. So this UAV essentially is going to be a longer UAV, I believe. It's going to tell you exactly where the players are looking from the enemy team, and they're lit up longer with this UAV. So it's essentially like it's almost like a Blackbird, but yeah, here we go.
He's also halfway. Well, as I said, that he does go down. In fact, no, he is still halfway. Oh, has he put support on it? He has. That's what he's done. Swanee's actually running support, so that points are going to carry through death, and we haven't seen anyone actually use that here at Gamescom. So Swanee really thinking outside the box, recognizing how much of a fast-paced game type Uplink is. He said, well, I may as well try and carry through a support streak rather than a score streak normally.
Yes, yeah. So how do you actually activate that, Benson?
That's just the score streak modifier. So when you actually create your pick 13 class and you create your score streaks within that, you can actually select any individual score streak and modify. There's up to 3, sometimes 4 modifications on each score streak.
Right, but specifically, how does he carry the points through death towards the score streak? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, as in if you get a kill, it's like how it used to be in Modern Warfare 3, the support streaks. How you could pick a UAV and you'd say you get 50 points for a kill and you die, you still have that 50 point towards the UAV.
Yes, I mean, I understand that, but what causes that to happen here? Because typically, if you were to die in the game, then your score streak would just reset, even with the UAV.
So that's the support. That's the modification on the...
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, so that's the modifier.
Yeah, it's the modifier on the score. For a minute there, he missed, but he does connect, turns, and goes down. But now the game, 1 point in it, Astro. Yep,
Neslo is going to pop that cloak. Now you see it. And as soon as you fire your weapon, that cloak is going to disable. And there you see Neslo getting taken out because of that. So Neslo picking up 1. And I want to actually talk about what Jerd's screen right here. So Jerd, again, this is colorblind assist that he's using. So that is a feature that's back in Advanced Warfare 2. We mentioned it, I think, yesterday. If you have any kind of disability where you're colorblind, this is a very nice feature for players who are colorblind to use, because they can actually tell the colors in the game, and a lot of these colors are very intensive to what you need to be doing in Advanced Warfare.
Completely agree. It's a very beautiful game to look at. All tied up though here, Astro. 6 points apiece between our two teams, Epsilon and of course Team Caliber. Jerd has picked up the drone one more time. He's very weak on armor though now. As we mentioned before, you can choose to throw the ball away and then pick it back up, and you will get full armor back again. He did also have stim, but decided not to use it. Neslo on the defensive plays.
Here comes the downtown toss.
Yeah, no way.
That was just too much.
Yeah, Goon needs to maybe just practice a couple of those long throws. Certainly isn't Tom Brady just yet, but has the stim available to pop. He's going to wait for his health to manually regen that ball. Or drone has reset manually though. So, or sorry, automatically I should say. So he's back to his original sniper point, and Tommy just picked that up and he said, all right, see you later. Overclock pops, throws it in, gets the DDoS medal, and Epsilon 7-6 in the lead.
Yep, nice toss there by Tommy. Great aggressive movements. He's got overclock on, and there you see Theory has it as well for Team Caliber. And look at the jukes. Oh man, almost managed to get around the corner, but just didn't make it. And now you see Swanee with
once again,
the drone in hand.
Has the UAV as well.
Yep, and so
there's 700 points. That's the cost, so it is 300 points extra.
Yeah, that's a very strong UAV too. You can see on the minimap that you can kind of see the direction of the players, where they're aiming. There's kind of attaches this little mini arrow on their on that each player on the mini map, so you can kind of see which direction they're facing. And now you see that all those players are dead. Epsilon mops them up, and here we go. Josh moving the drone next through the middle area of the map, and that's going to be big confrontation again.
Siren is going. That's going to symbolize, of course, the tidal wave, and you get to see it perfectly there from Neslo's perspective, and that is going to affect your aim as well. It's worth mentioning, not necessarily as in the game, but if you see that and you start looking at it and you're trying to aim at someone who's in front of it, you know, could potentially get a little bit wobbly, as we saw there with Neslo.
Yeah, and let's just talk a little bit more about the tidal wave that comes in there. It only hits the beach on that side of the map, or kind of that the lower area of that part of the map. You can see where it's kind of washing out right now. If you're in this area when that comes in, you will be taken out. It will be a death.
Yeah, you will die. It happened to me. I wasn't really very happy about it, put it that way, but Epsilon building themselves a 3-point lead now. The minute and a half still to go. TK trying to hang on. Overclock's been used by Tommy, and you see just how quick that makes him when you combine it with the dashes and the boost. Nicely played from Tommy. Another 2 points go in, and this lead really starting to build now for Team Epsilon.
Yep, now you see Gunjar here for TK. He's going to be pushing down through where this drone is about to reset to, and it does, in fact, reset. Gunjar trying to pick off any players from Epsilon, going for that, and he does manage to get one. Let's see if he can get a second. Yes, he does. And that drone has not been touched, and finally TK picks it up.
Yeah, and you may note there, of course, Gunjar's minimap a little bit elongated. HD, that's the perk number 2 peripheral, as opposed to Neslos, who's this kind of square, the classic kind of Black Ops 2 minimap, as opposed to the Call of Duty Ghost-esque, I guess is the best comparison of what Gunjar was running. That's for increased vision. And as well, no death markers, Neslo picks up the melee attack. Can he try and get the throw off? No, he can't. He goes down. But nice series of events there for him, but with 39 seconds left, he's going to pop up his cloak, and this is pretty much game over.
Yeah, and so TK is probably not going to come back into this one, but they do manage to put one in right there. That's 2 points. They do have 30 seconds left. I mean, it is doable, but very, very.
They're going to need some very serious teamwork.
Especially when Swanee's got that UAV he's about to throw up again. Tommy's just trying to throw that drone out as far as possible, and he does a pretty good job of doing that. TK does pick it up, but it looks like Josh is all over that player with the drone, and it doesn't look like TK is going to be able to put any more in. 10 seconds left on the scoreboard, and it looks like that's going to be it.
Oh, they're trying to do one last attack. Doesn't matter. They all go down. And that is going to be Team Epsilon picking up the first game here of Uplink. Of course, we mentioned today here at Gamescom is all
skill that he has, because he was popping off shots and hitting them with that hover ability. But nope, doesn't have it on. Jerd, now he's going to have stim attached with his exo ability on that exo suit. And there you see Jerd picking up a nice shot right there with the IMR. And
it looks like this is going to be a super serious game.
He was shooting that really fast. I wonder if he has the rapid. Is there a rapid fire attachment you can put on that IMR?
I think there is actually.
So he actually had that.
He may actually have decided to do that. Obviously, you see that plus icon coming up on the Swanee screen there. That means the opposition he was trying to shoot did pop their stim. It isn't, of course, Juggernaut, not a perk. It is the exo abilities of play. Dives onto that hard point up top. Jerd's going to clean him up once again. Another player. Jerd just on a rampage. Finally goes down. That was actually 5 kill spree. Jerd just went on. Josh has already popped his stim whilst on that halfway. He's going to stay alive. Turns, tries to go for the challenge, goes down. But Epsilon picking up a huge 30-point lead on that first hill.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Swanee's still going with that support class.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, he does have that on. So I think that's actually been paying dividends off for Epsilon. But now we see Theory with...
okay, that was nasty.
Well, what is this that he is? It's an IMR with a thermal stim?
Yep.
Is that what this is?
And you see the... He's just trying to adjust for that recoil. There's actually a play to his left-hand side, and no one actually saw him there.
Yeah, nobody shot it. Nobody shot Theory from that side. He didn't shoot at that guy. Maybe they have a little bit of a truce going on.
Yeah. Please don't shoot at me. I won't shoot at you either, don't worry. Neslo, though, straight off Born, looking towards that left-hand side to pick up anyone that's trying to rotate around the back. He's actually going to change his class. What did he change his class to? He did that very, very quickly. That's the question. Tommy, though, stim available and used. He's actually throwing subjects against the wall. Tommy! Oh, that was nearly a nightmare for him. I'm just looking over at the booth. He is laughing at himself there, recognizing just a little bit of fail. And it just shows pros, they're human too, Astro.
Yeah, absolutely. And here you're going to see Josh popping some shots off. He's inside the hard point with a teammate. And I was talking earlier about strategy. Like, how are you going to form the strategy for some of these hard points? That one on the roof is so tricky. It's very hard to get to. So do you take the risk of only putting one person in it? And if he gets taken out, now you're all vulnerable trying to get to it? Or do you stack 2 or 3 players in it and try to hold it down?
It's going to be very different than what we're used to seeing, put it that way.
Yeah.
Players are going to have to just try and find out what's best. But what was really interesting was, just how sort of the meta will develop over time when players get more and more used to the game and they start trying out different strategies. Is use colorblind assist, that's back in the game, hence why his screen is a little bit more purple than everyone else is.
Oh my goodness.
The assist comes in. If he'd have picked up that kill, that would have been nasty. But he is on a rampage. And Jerd, as we mentioned earlier on, he spent a lot of the days showcasing really the game and the weapons, but now pure showcase of his individual skill.
Oh, he's going to be so good at this game, I can already tell.
Oh my lord, Jerd just staying alive, going for the pre-fire up top, nobody home, pre-firing everything. Even though he has full control of the hill, there's no way anyone's going to be in the corner. He's just in that habit. He's in the zone right now.
He is definitely in the zone. When Jerd gets in the zone, you have to watch out. And he knows it too. He knows he's in the zone. He knows TK's already rotated too, so he didn't really have to focus a whole lot right there at the end. But there you go. A couple players here. One's behind him as well. And look at that.
Jerd!
That's unreal.
Oh,
Jerd's
he was
on fire.
one shot. He was one shot and he just turned around and gave him the business. He's going for the challenge on the hill as well, misses the melee attack, and again, just showing you his pure confidence right now.
Yep, he missed the reload right there, but he couldn't just get it in time. He went out and got aggressive, went for that melee. Couldn't make it happen, but Jerd, with 14 kills on the board already, is making plays, and now you see Jerd again back on top with him. Epsilon 110 to about 50 points, so about 60 points is the difference right now, and that's probably a big contribution from Jerd making that happen.
Sharp dips back onto the hill though for TK, trying to pick up a little bit of scrap time. 15 seconds left. Player activating that stim, and that is going to help him stay alive there. Sharp goes down. So, next hardpoint rotation, you can already see on that mini-map. Sharp using peripherals, you can see those red pulsations. That is, of course, players from Epsilon using their exo abilities. And Swanee, what is he earned here? That's interesting. I think that's actually from that supply drop that he got last game. What has he got? He's got reinforcement overcharge. So, not actually entirely sure what that is, to be honest with you, Hastray, but it's got to be a good thing, that's for sure.
Oh, the overcharge, I think, is...
oh, that was nasty shot.
Oh, man. I wonder exactly what that does. You know, that's something... We're still discovering new things here in the game. We have no idea what some of the things are that come out of the drops in the care packages, the orbital care packages. I mean, it's really, really like a, I don't know, wide variety of stuff that comes out. So, you know, even the pros are like, what's this?
Yep.
You know,
I mean, we had it yesterday with Max. He was like, I didn't know whether it was a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
He refused to call it a score streak. He was like, okay, well, normally score streaks are a good thing, as Golden Boy dubbed, but you know, he is right. Sometimes you don't know. As Swanee picks up that UAV once again. Of course, that is the support modification he has put on that, so the score will carry through death. As Theory on your screen, he was making his way down the left side, but back over to Swanee, who is on the hill. UAV assists are going to help him towards another UAV, but more importantly, the hardpoint time. And if he is able to get any kills on here, that's going to boost him up significantly. As you can see, he's only 320 away from another UAV, and if he keeps this up, he is just going to constantly cycle through.
Yeah, and Swanee looking good right there. So Neslo on your screen now for Team Caliber. He's got the cloak.
I love that combination. The cloak smoke combination.
Yep.
Throw the smoke.
Run through.
Drop, cloak. You're all good. Everything's going to be gravy for Neslo if he does that. But let's see if he actually is going to use it in a tactful way. Neslo, as we mentioned here, he's been thinking outside the box. There's the smoke. There's the cloak. He actually stops the cloak for a little bit. Just doesn't want to use all the battery. Now he's probably going to pop it when he recognizes that there's going to be space. In fact, there's one. Teammate picks up the second, but more than happy to just run towards the smoke grenade.
I feel like we have to call that sploke.
Sploke? The sploke strategy of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Sploke? I can't even say that. But anyway, yeah, I think that is going to be a good strategy. I mean, I was talking about this earlier. The cloak ability allows you to kind of, you know, go almost invisible, but it has some light that kind of reflects off of that cloak, so it's still easy to kind of see the player who is cloaked. But yeah, I think that smoke would definitely enhance it a little bit. Yeah,
that's really smart play from Neslo. Just thinking about adapting, and then this was that sort of hill that you were talking about. And look at the way Epsilon have set up. One player on the hill, and a couple of players rotating around. And right now, it's working very, very nicely for them. You can see TK spawning way, way away from the hardpoint. As Neslo just, well, that was disgusting.
I would love for him to put that hover class on. I really wanted to see him use it here.
Yep.
And we have about 3 minutes left, and I just don't think it's going to happen.
Now, unless Epsilon get to that point where it is mathematically impossible for them to win, then we may see him use it just as a little bit of fun at the very end of the game. But
I love the way Jerd is moving as well. I mean, he's using the exo movements just so magically. Like, you got to put it on him. Yep. I mean, it's like he just took to the game and he just knows how to play it already.
22 kills so far for him as well.
Yeah, that's huge.
Massive plays from Jerd. 3 minutes left. 100-point lead. And there you can see Cloak being deployed. That's obviously Neslo. Jerd, is he going to chase it? Where is he behind him? Outplayed Jerd. Neslo.
He was prone.
Nice mechanics there. And of course, Cloak being used very, very intelligently. You see how different.
He's got the overclock exo ability popped right now, so he's moving pretty quick. And we saw this yesterday against Envy. Tommy loved to run the flag.
Tommy, also, his sort of mechanics of the exoskeleton, the way that he would sort of boost and dash at the same time, and time his double jumps perfectly to get that maximum amount of speed was very, very impressive. And it looks like we're going to see similar stuff from what we just saw from yesterday. Once again, here in this game of CTF, Neslo on your screen, he is going to be using Stim.
Yeah, no, Neslo here is going to be doing some work in the middle of the map. He hasn't really moved so much from around this area. So he's just trying to go for this middle map control, and he's rocking the IMR with the red dot attachment on it. That's something we've seen be very popular here. Trying to get some shots in there to the flag carrier from Epsilon, and Epsilon actually yanked that thing and just ran it across the map really quickly. It's going to be Jerd.
Jerd, he has overclock available, and he is using it as well. Goes to the jump over the top and slides in the first flag capture of the game.
Yeah, very nice play by Jerd right there. And this map is called Ascend. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Capture the Flag on Ascend. This will be the last game we stream here from Gamescom, which is sad. But at the same time, we've had a great time showing the game off for all of you. And Jerd still rocking the colorblind assist as well. That option, great job by Sledgehammer Games bringing you back. Such a nice job. by them to allow that for all the disabled gamers out there who have colorblind.
UAV is online.
Josh, on your screen.
Yes,
Has
that's
a
what I
UAV.
meant. Colorblindness.
The colorblindness.
That's what I meant. I knew I missed part of that word.
Yeah, just kind of left it hanging in the air there. But
Yeah, I did.
as you say, it is good to see colorblind assist back in Call of Duty. Goonjar, he's going to go down on that left-hand side. Stim being used by Theory. And, well, that was a pretty impressive flight cap. Just kind of jumped over everything and dropped down. And I believe he's also using the perk 2 peripheral as well. You can see that. Look at the top left of the screen. That minimap very elongated as opposed to Josh's, who is that sort of small square.
Yeah, let's get a comparison, if we can, of that again. If you go look at Theory's screen, you're going to see that he has this massive mini-map. There it is. Oh,
Yep.
there it is. So you see this large mini-map. It's a much, much bigger mini-map than everybody else's because it's a perk in the game now. And you can actually elongate your mini-map, like you said, with the perk peripherals.
And as well as that, it will get rid of death icons as well. So teams can no longer say, oh, on my X, on my death icon, you know, those callouts are pretty, you know, they become non-existent because they're like, well, I don't see your death icon because guess what? The opposition player was using peripherals.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine how sneaky that could be with, let's say, a suppressor, you know, silenced weapon, and let's say search and destroy, or, you know, even in any other game mode. It's just, it could be brutal, even team deathmatch, something like that, where a player's running around with a suppressor, you don't see the death icon of your teammate, you have no idea where they are. Add in the cloak ability. I mean, it could just get really messy.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually. Look at you, Astro, giving everyone out there pro tips when the game does launch, obviously, come November. But for now, we are locked down in a game of CTF very close here between Epsilon and TK. Tommy, back of his base, actually playing very, very passively, and that's exactly why I anticipated the play to jump right through. And guess what? Tommy's just received a supply drop.
Yep, maybe weapon there, might be a piece of gear for your character. Over 1 billion combinations of the gear that's going to be pushed out on launch of Advanced Warfare 2. So 1 billion combinations to make you can make your character look like, and that's amazing from the team over there at Sledgehammer. And not only that, you can get rare weapon drops, loot drops that will give you weapons that have modifiers on them. So you can have an IMR. Let's say an IMR assault rifle that has plus damage on it and minus range, or plus damage and minus mobility, and you can, you know,
modify,
cater your assault rifle to the way you want to play it, right? Your IMR could be completely different than somebody else's IMR.
And there's so many different permutations as well. You know, we speak to the guys over at Sledgehammer Games, and they were saying how there's just so much variation and customization available in Advanced Warfare that come launch date, everyone really is in for a massive, massive treat. However, 2-1 in favor of TK back in the game. Jerd is trying to make a flagpole here, straight down the middle of the map, a tad ambitious, but he was trying to maybe just juke him out a little bit. Half is over, and then you see Epsilon on your screen. It's going to be maybe talking about how to adapt now in that second half.
And there's your round and you kill cam there. That's going to be Sharp from Team Caliber, I believe. Well, I'm not exactly sure who picked that one up, but I think it was Sharp.
Yep, Sharp there on your screen. Second from the left-hand side. Big smile on his face. He's having a lot of fun out here in Cologne. And now let's dive straight into the second side. And we're going to be...
Who won that first side?
Okay. No, TK.
That's okay. So it might have been, it was probably Sharp then.
Yeah. Jerd. It's going to be on your screen now. As he makes his way down the right side, plays to his left-hand side. Free fires and actually does get shut down. That's a rare lack of accuracy there from Jerd, especially considering he knew he was there.
Yeah, now Sharp's just going for the safe shots here, but oh, he still almost gets turned on. I said safe. Yeah, it was supposed to be safe. He was just chasing that player for a little while, making sure he didn't get turned on, but he almost got turned on anyway. And now Sharp, hard skipping around the corner here, taking it real serious. He wants to get this flag from the Epsilon base out as quickly as he can. Let's see if he actually goes for the move. They hear that boost jumping. It's definitely something that's audible, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. You can hear that. The player is close to you, and as well as that, you have to remember, if you do use that, a little red ping will appear on the enemy's minimap. If they're using peripherals, they're going to see that nice and clearly. However, Sharp has done such a good job of pulling this flag. His teammates have tried back, but they've missed one player. However, he immediately does get shut down. Flag is ready to be returned. Sharp's going to get extra score for that to go towards his Goliath, now just 350 points away.
Oh, that is actually fairly close. He's over halfway through to this Goliath, picking up another kill right there. So he is now
6 kills away.
Yep, 6 kills away from it, but he could also grab that flag. Oh, that's a big stop right there for Sharp. If he actually gets
Tommy just ran away. Tommy popped over clock and he was just like, see you later. And oh, Sharp shot from behind. And Tommy has just done such a good job. Look at the evasive maneuvers. He's going to get the flag as well. Fantastic pull from Tommy. And that is going to tie up the game.
Yeah, and if Sharp would have managed to get that kill, the flag carry kill plus that return, he would have been only maybe 50 points away. Yeah.
But Tommy using overclock so well and managed to just dash from left to right. Really caused Sharp some issues there. And as soon as Sharp had blinked, Tommy would pretty much mid-map with that flag. So it just shows you the benefits of the exoskeleton and how you can use it to your advantage. But now with no overclock, Tommy's just going to have to rely on his boosts and dashes. But sadly, he's down once again.
And now Neslo getting that return for Team Caliber. And he's going to be pushing in to...
nasty kill.
Yeah, he actually doesn't make it through there. But Theory pick up UAV here. Yeah, he did. And he also has an orbital care package that he's working on as well.
Now, though, as he has the flag, he's going to have to play very passively. UAV has been called in, so he's going to have some sort of insight now as to roughly where those players are going to be pushing him from. Obviously, the enemy, sorry, TK's flag has been pulled as well. So with 2.5 minutes, we're in a good old standoff. One flag apiece, and Sharp's going to be calling Theory to try and stay alive, but Theory hasn't been able to do that. Tommy with the flag now. I believe it was Sharp who was pushed up. He's the only player in the position. I think he's actually had to counter-pull the flag away, so Tommy now trying to chase that flag, and he goes for the challenge, and Tommy's going to say thank you very much. No idea what you were thinking.
Yeah, Sharp just hung around. I think he might have thought Tommy was alone right there and tried to go for the heads-up gunfight, flag on flag, and didn't realize that Epsilon was kind of rolling as a team to make sure they secured that flag capture, and they managed to do that. And now you see Tommy pushing up the middle of the map. He's going for more blood on that flag.
Tommy straight down the middle. Overclock has been used, though, so he's not going to be able to be super fast if he does go for a flag pull, but one more flag, and that will, of course, end the second side and take it to overtime, which everyone's going to be happy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Everyone's going to be happy to hear. Overtime stopwatch rules are back from Black Ops 2.
Yep, now you have Theory. Oh, I just saw somebody with cloak, I think, run right by Theory. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but if my old eyes were working, that's what happened. Smoke grenade here coming out of Theory.
I like that.
Smoking up the choke points there in the middle of the map, maybe trying to like grab that flag and run through the smoke, but it doesn't matter. He gets met by an Epsilon player there right on their flag base, and Swanee now going for that flag pull.
And it's worth mentioning some of the old moves, like the drop shot, which we just saw there, completely still viable in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. If you want to go for it, you can.
All of the mechanics from the old Call of Duties are still available.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, they kind of added a lot more to it.
Yeah, you can still knee slide like that, but it's more of like a boost knee slide.
Kinda,
yeah, you can drop shot. You can still sprint.
Jump shot.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to just do a single jump shot, you're more than likely to do that, but a double jump shot now will probably become the new thing in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and maybe a double jump, hover, backslide, 360, no scope. Challenge accepted.
Oh man, I can't wait to just watch YouTube videos from around the world when the game comes out, because
it's going to be insane.
There are going to be some plays that get made. Like I said it before, there are going to be plays that get made in this game that are going to blow all of our minds.
Yeah, fantastic play actually coming from someone from TK. I'm not sure who it was, but the flag has been returned, and Epsilon are going to slide that one in, and that means we're going to go to overtime. And what a fitting way to end our time here at Gamescom Hastro. Good old-fashioned CTF stopwatch rules applying. And Hastro, why don't you explain to anyone that may be new to the Call of Duty franchise how stopwatch works?
Sure, it's a very fair.
Soon realized that this was going to be a little bit more serious than he may have thought, so he's obviously pulled out that assault rifle, and Gunchy straight off spawn does go down. So drone control actually in TCM's favor, though, so someone has picked that drone up on the left-hand side and is making some good headway. However, it has just been dropped.
Yep, now Envy with control of the drone, and there's going to be a war down here in the center bunker, because Merc was kind of running that drone. Nameless was up above, and all the TCM members have been collapsing. JCap picking up one, but TCM mopping up right there, doing a great job. Of Formal now backs off, brings out the sniper again, hit marker right there. And did you see the
stem?
The stem, yeah, the stem right there.
That's kept him alive.
Yep,
that really has.
That stem definitely kept him alive right there. Now you see TCM going for that push. PD just not able to run that drone in, and now the score remains 7-4. Moose on your screen here for TCM. He's going to be jumping up. Oh, going for the melee. That boost dash melee right there didn't connect, and Moose is going to be off respawn.
And immediately drops his stem, however. Oh no. Did he do it?
Yep,
oh my God, he did it! Formal actually did it!
No,
and then he misses his shot! No. Nightmare for Formal! Oh my God! The mustard is off the hot dog on that one. Nothing he could do there. He obviously threw the drone straight at him, and it was stylish, but then the pistol just came out and he just missed all the shots. So swag not working out in Formal's favor.
Yeah, it did not work out in his favor, because he actually had to reload that pistol. Now PD's going to run another one in here for TCM. But that's something that a lot of people may be watching the stream, they don't realize. You can actually take the drone, throw it at your enemy in the middle of a gunfight, make them catch the drone.
Yep.
Even if they don't want it, they lose their gun, and then you shoot them in the face.
However, Formal not really showing us exactly how that would work perfectly, but still, he managed to get the mechanic right. For a minute there, I thought he hadn't actually thrown it, and then all of a sudden, that TCM player sort of picked it up and was like, uh-oh, I gotta go. And managed to just juke out.
He did just connect on 2 shots right there, though, for 2 snipes, and now Nameless here supporting him as well. He's gonna try and pick that drone up, and he's gonna do so and try to move this out of the mid area of the map, but cannot make it happen. So again, the war here in the middle of the map going down, and Nameless still trying to take some ambitious shots right there. PD now with the drone, going to go ahead and run it for TCM.
This could actually give TCM a very big lead. Overclock was put on there as his exo ability, and he used it. Formal, though, sniping. He is in the enemy base here, as you see those dashes being deployed by Formal. He has adapted very, very quickly to the exoskeleton and the abilities that you can use with that, not just the actual exo ability itself, but the dashes, the jumps, absolutely everything. He's been very, very quick to really sort of adapt, I guess you could say, obviously from previous titles such as Call of Duty Ghosts. PT is going to drop the drone though, but it's a big, big lead now for Team TCM. As the tidal wave comes on the left-hand side, you get to perfectly see it there, and the sound effects that is going to make. See, if you do get caught in that, Hastro, you are going to go down. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a very small wave there. And look at Nameless here. He's making a move with the drone. He gets taken down. And now you're going to be on board with PD from TCM over to Marky B. And the whole TCM squad working together as a team, moving as a unit. And let's see what they can do as PD is going to be aggressively pushing, popping that overclock, and throwing that drone in. Very nice play right there. He didn't have to run it in. They've got a huge lead. Very nice play, tossing it through the goal.
As soon as he saw that player up top as well, he was like, well, it isn't worth it. Good risk assessment really coming in that from him as Formal. Nice headshot there. And you can see just how different it is. Obviously, if you do have the drone in hand, you get that increased armor, but a headshot will take you down. So you need to be careful as PT once again has cover on that left-hand side. You can see TCM already adapting sort of strategies now with the drone carrier, which way he's going to run and the cover spots, watching the choke points. Formal still sniping. Not really had much luck in terms of trying to defend that ball off respawn or drone off respawn. This could be it though. Misses his shot, goes for another jump. Oh, we didn't get to see whether he hit that. I'm going to assume he did. Not, as he's but he goes down.
Yeah, Formal's just trying to provide a highlight reel right now. Meanwhile, TCM's running up the score, and you see that PD is just in the middle here, waiting for that drone to maybe potentially reset, but there's Formal waiting for him, and he's going to get taken down. So, another nice shot there by Formal. But here we go. Can he make it 3? Teammate steals it from him, so let's see what Formal can do. Oh, wait, that's some return snipe fire there coming out of TCM now.
They have left it a little bit late, though, haven't they, really? In the last 30 seconds, they pull out a sniper to try and return fire to Formal. But that is going to be game number 1, and it is going to be going in favor of TCM. But as you mentioned, this isn't a competitive event by any means. It's just a showcase of the game for everyone watching at home. And live here from Gamescom, of course, as PD is just going to put another shot in.
PD's practicing his OBJ skills right now while everybody else is like just trying to kill each other. PD is just running in.
He wants to know those spots,
Those spots, and that's very smart of him. Look at this.
It's Elijah time on the game. He goes again.
Can he dunk it?
Oh, he gets it! He got it! He got it the very, very last second.
He's loving it.
He's like, yep, I just shot from downtown right there. That was a 3-pointer. And you're going to get to see it again. Look at that. Double jump and just bounces off the roof. Oh, trick shot in uplink. Never would have thought it. Jacob's laughing as well. He's like, really? Did that just happen? Has he just done a trick shot on us?